Welcome back to Throne and Liberty. For this video, we're going to be going over the brand new update that's going to be dropping in the next 24 hours. They went ahead and tweeted out all the changes coming in this update 1.3.0. There is so much to go through, so let's go ahead and jump in. If you guys do enjoy this video, please drop a like down below and remember to subscribe. The giveaway for the previous video's winner is on screen right now. To enter the next one we're going to be doing on tomorrow's video, just leave a comment down below and make sure you guys do drop a like as well. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump in and see what they've gone and done to this game. So importantly, the update will begin on the 16th of the 10th, 2024. Throne and Liberty update 1.3.0 downtime will begin at 10:30 PM PT, 5:30 AM UTC on October 16th and last approximately 6 hours. Yep, just like before, it was about 6 hours as well. Team up with other players to conquer random dungeons through the new matchmaking option. This update also includes bug fixes for localization, UI, and more to help make your next adventure in the Coliseum an even smoother experience. Check out the full release notes broken down by platform below. Alright, so if we go scroll down, we can see all the platforms, okay? This is in general for all platforms. Character deletion wait time is now set to 24 hours after initiating deletion of a character. Server transfer cooldowns are now displayed on the server transfer window. Server transfer cooldown time has been increased to 30 days between transfer, and the server transfer fee ticket promotion has ended. Alright, so obviously if you guys remember, the tickets were basically for free and that was a promotion for the beginning of the game. Now it will cost you Lucent to have your server transfer tickets, okay? Alright. Gameplay changes, dynamic events improved rewards for all dynamic events modes to better match the effort made by players during the event. Okay, obviously we're talking about bosses here and other events as well. Field bosses during conflict versions of bosses. Drop loot is now locked to the owner for 10 minutes after the boss is defeated. This allows players additional time to claim their loot after the conflict period has ended. Guild hunt type guild contracts defeats various monsters can now only be initiated once per day. If completion carries over into a new day, a new contract will become immediately available. Okay, quite interesting there. Guilds. When leaders leave a guild, leadership reassignment now checks an order of highest available guild rank, highest available guild contribution, longest guild member time. Quest, the traffic trio of Carmine Forest corrected the map indicators for the quest area. Arena players can now no longer rejoin completed arena matches. Crafting. Adjusted the crafting materials for rare blank lithographs recipes. These are no longer differentiate between epic and precious enchanted ink, and simply use enchanted ink as a material, renamed precious enchanted ink. Fishing improved the hook animation while fishing. Customization adjusted the character customization option to keep eyes safely behind eyelids. Tutorial fixed an issue where players could become blocked by logging out during the morph portion of the tutorial. Alright, so there's quite a lot of interesting changes to gameplay. Seems like a lot of these fixes are actually pretty good, especially with the crafted changes. The guild changes seem pretty good, and also the overall changes to bosses as well, specifically in the conflict versions. I would like to see a little bit more changes towards the conflict in bosses because it seems like they're a bit too chaotic for me to enjoy it. Very, very laggy, too much happening. Next up, we have changes to dungeons. A new matchmaking option will allow players to join a randomized dungeon from all available options and more easily filled groups. Players could previously only queue for specific dungeons. Increase the bonus HP and damage buff applied when matchmaking dungeon groups from 5% to 10%. Adjusted matchmaking logic to attempt to form groups of similar power progression more consistently. Party members can no longer be kicked from the party during active boss encounters. I can't believe that was actually a thing. A lot of people did kind of complain about being kicked during boss encounters, just purely because people do get quite angry, and well, people like to do what they do and kick people before they get the loot. Some changes to localization here. Corrected a tooltip text error for the crossbow quickfire damage increase skill specialization. Corrected a tooltip error for the staff passive ability mana amp that incorrectly switched the HP and mana values. Precious skill growth books now properly indicate whether they upgrade active or passive skills. Corrected a tooltip error for the once corrupted magic circle. Decay and Touch skill specialization that claimed the skill applied to multiple targets when it does not. Applied latest localization updates, including the correction of several untranslated strings. Alright, some pretty cool localization changes, some things you probably won't notice, some that you will. Next up is we have some changes to UI. Guild contracts, time to next contract now displays more reliably after completing guild contracts. Amatoy morph menu, selecting the only view favorites option, no longer cuts off the bottom of the UI in some instances. Party board, various bug fixes related to awkward or incorrect behavior of the party board display. Party board again, join requests can now show the character's weapon types and guild information. Manage party display, various bug fixes related to the behavior of the managed party / groups of member UI. Arena, completed weekly missions now displays a notification, and the Arena UI will display the time until the next weekly mission refresh. Relocated the help button to the top right corner across multiple UI windows. Moderation warnings no longer appear on each login once acknowledged. That's pretty good. It's kind of annoying actually. Added details to some connectivity related error messages. Added a button to check name availability when creating or changing character names. Alright, some pretty cool UI changes. I mean, the UI is a lot on this game, as you would expect from a game like this, but to be honest, it's pretty good. Changes to make it better is always welcome. Some changes to controls, fix some areas of the Amatoy and morph menus that could not be navigated with the D-pad. Fishing will no longer be cancelled by pressing B key while fishing mode. Fixed a case where charged abilities could still fire after cancelling a long button press. Some changes to PC, obviously everything that we went over is to all platforms. This is specifically for PC. Temporarily disabled the ability to attach file uploads in character customization or support requests while we improve the file attachments functionality. Now the next changes are obviously to Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. These are just console only changes. Added new setting for console clients to control which on-screen character displays visual effects, VFX. Choose to show all, only guild, only party, or only your own VFX while on combat through the new menu under Settings, Gameplay, Character. Select targets to show skill effects. Fixed a case where players were unable to close the QR code pop-up. Improved the quality of some tutorial textures. Demon quests fix an issue that prevented quest progression, and this is changes specifically for you PlayStation 5 players. PlayStation only servers. Party matchmaking can now only form parties with other players from PlayStation only servers. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Specifically, a lot of changes to all the platforms, and then they went ahead and focused on you guys, the PlayStation players, to only have PlayStation servers, which is again a pretty good change if that's what you wanted. A lot of great changes to UI. I'm really happy with everything in this, and you know what? I always welcome changes to especially the games that I specifically want to play. So like dungeons, for example, changes to dungeons will always be a great change, especially when there's buffs like the 5 to 10% change. The new matchmaking options will be great. Party members can no longer be kicked during boss battles encounters. Stuff changes to like the gameplay overall is absolutely amazing. Quality of life changes is also a great deal when it is put into some patch notes here. So obviously there is so much to Throne Unlimited that we haven't even seen yet. Most of the map is still blocked off, like half of it. So hopefully very soon we'll get some more information about that. But overall, this change sounds absolutely amazing. And remember, this is going to be coming out in, what's the date today? Today is actually the 16th. So it's going to be happening very soon. Tomorrow, by the time you guys do actually go to the game. So right now, while I'm making this video, it's about 8 p.m. So I'll be playing the game tomorrow when this update is live and ready. I'll see you all on the next one.